Let's not litigate who knew what when. My client is willing to testify that Catalina offered to bribe him with sexual favors in exchange for supporting Proud Life.
Not sexual favors, they're called rapes.
Or these women are grifters. The only reason the congressman went to the whole tower was to visit his mother. And she'll make a better witness than your rapist handyman or Dr. Machado.
Look, you asked for this meeting, so you know any deal offered means he goes on the registry and he does prison time.
I'm not going to prison. I'm going to be president.
You know, I've seen a lot of powerful men in this position, and they all thought that they could commit crimes with impunity.
I'm going to be president, and I will not let a politically motivated ADA and a bitter woman cop who spent her life getting back at men take me down. Don't just at me, Byron. Tell him who they're dealing with.
We're well aware who you are, Mr. Howard.
Are you? And you know this man right here makes 2 calls, and you're gone, like back from the ADA's office. And you're a traffic cop instead.
Excuse me?
I need a moment with my...
Hey VIP, it's good to see you. I hope your day's going well.
Not another word.
You need to make this go.
Ours is slow like molasses in wintertime.
It's a private conversation. See, hear my voice.
I'm not going to prison.
I'm currently fighting a headache and feeling nauseated, but
What are you going to do?
I'm medicated to my personal set limit, and I've been hydrating, hoping it passes soon, because in a couple hours we're going to go out to eat dinner with my parents and my in-laws. So prayers for my stomach to be able to handle eating with everybody tonight would be very appreciated. It has not been a productive day, unfortunately.
Well, we have your driver's routes on the night of the birthday party, and then 6 weeks later, driving her out to church.
And yesterday I was very sickly, so I'm still feeling a bit of what I felt yesterday, but not as severe.
I need a moment.
No.
Excuse me. I'm trying to help you. I'm protecting you, you halfwit.
What are you going to do? Hit me again? Get out.
You're even stupider than everybody told me. Counselor, it's his decision. What would you like me to tell your grandmother, Justin?
Just get out. All of it. Jenna's abortion, Catalina, Rubin. It's all him. He did it.
Whatever he tells you is coerced, under duress, and without the presence of his attorney. No way will it stand up in a court of law. I'm trying to help
Thank you, VIP. I appreciate the prayer.
Recognize her.
It's just rough when you have stomach issues and headaches, and they both strike at the same time. Been having some trouble with the seasonal allergies too, so I'm not sick, just run down, but somehow still alive. I hope all of you who are watching are having a good day. I'm currently sitting in the car. I'm the passenger princess, and my very sexy husband right here, he does all the driving and customer interaction.
Sure.
And we're just parked outside of a little,
Pizza shop.
yeah, and waiting for an order to be sent our way. But it's been a very, 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 very slow day, and if we end up not making anything, well, at the very least we could say we tried. I'm physically exhausted, mentally drained, but emotionally I'm doing pretty decent, all things considered.
There were 3 samples. Hopefully, one of those samples will be your rapist. But we do need you to walk us through.
Well, thank you, Sagar. I appreciate the kind words. I do have a younger brother. He lives in another state, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would try to include him in some of my videos. But he's married and he's got 2 little ones, and they're doing all right. I'm happy for them. I'm actually wearing clogs. They're pretty cozy. Wow, hello in Scotland.
Side funny note, this audio is a trend to see how your significant other reacts.
Want to practice with me?
I'm having a hard time getting it in.
It's fine. I mean, this is your... Want to practice with me?
There's a lot more to it, but apparently it cut it off.
Want to practice?
I don't think I look like Mia Khalifa. I don't see
She's not
any
brown
resemblance.
at all. She doesn't have giant fake tits. Everything about her is natural except for her hair color. And I'm talking about Annie, not Mia Khalifa.
I voted for Trump because America needs to be focused on taking care of America. We need to stop sending our tax dollars to other countries who don't send us their tax dollars to help us out. Thank you, VIP. And thank you, Hindustan. I appreciate you guys' kind words. I want to hear from you guys on how you are doing, what your day is like, and if you've done anything exciting or have exciting plans. My live streams are meant for me to have really chill small talk with whoever wants to interact with me, because I have social anxiety and I'm doing what they call immersion therapy, where I force myself to be exposed to that which gives me anxiety. And so going live is me fighting it. And when you guys are kind and supportive in the comments, that helps me get rid of just a little bit more of that anxiety. So I really appreciate you guys. And if there's anything you're going through that I could pray about for you or for someone you love, don't hesitate to let me know in the chat window. I'm not the only one who prays for others who are struggling. So if you have prayer requests, please share them in the chat. If they're too personal and embarrassing for you to want to share, which I understand some prayer requests are like that, I'll just say a generalized prayer for whatever thing you're dealing with. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for your sub, Susan. Oh, painting and EDM music. That would be a fun time. Well, thank you. I was inspired by the Scarlet Witch in Multiverse of Madness. And
she's got to be my hall pass. No.
A lot of the red has faded out, but
it still looks really good. I would say it's like
it's not bad.
Ashy pinkish red.
Yeah.
I don't know the actual
like strawberry
color,
or something.
Whatever they use. Strawberry ash pomegranate fart.
Yeah. They want to see you.
What's up?
I can't blame them.
Is that W Riz I'm sensing?
I stated how I'm feeling. How are you doing?
Haha, feel like shit, wanna die, same old, what's up? Y'all ever tried DMT?
We both are on the autism spectrum and we both have ADHD.
No.
So if we seem weird and just weird, it's because we are. Thank you, VIP. And I really appreciate you guys here. You're being very kind, and I really do value that.
We're just waiting for DoorDash to give us any time slots so that we can work.
Yep. Because of inflation, unfortunately, our source of income is not as, what's the word? It's not bringing in enough for us to make it on our own anymore. We do DoorDash deliveries because of complications from identity theft and various physical problems. And because of inflation, people have had to cut back on their spending, and typically one of the first things to go is delivery for orders that you could go pick up in town. And so prayer that everyone will get back to ordering on DoorDash again would be very helpful. Also, if you have a bunch of, well, not a bunch, if you have any money that you don't need or have use for and you want to donate to help somebody, I'd be very appreciative of every penny that gets sent my way.
She can use it for Timo. She could use it to get more clothes, to show you guys, show off what she's wearing, the fits.
But I have the links to my Cash App and PayPal in the description of this live stream. I don't expect you guys to donate. I just want it to be known that I am definitely accepting every donation that is sent my way. Barnabas, I don't know who raised you to make you think it's okay to talk like that, but that's not how you talk to other people. I'm gonna put you...
I can take care of it.
Oh, okay.
Just give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, the American dream has become a nightmare. Barnabas Collins. Disgusting.
I don't see him. How far back are you?
It's recent. That's weird. But if you're unable to...
I see it.
Okay. I mean, if my husband wanted to dye his hair, I'd be fully supportive. For those of you who aren't familiar with me and my life story, I'm smoking my pain medication right now.
Were you guys talking to Emma? I don't know why we're here. My daughter doesn't know anything.
Oh, thank you, VIP. Sent us $2.
Hey!
Thank you for that. That's a nice blessing to us. A good pick-me-up. We really appreciate it. I had something on the tip of my tongue and I lost it. Oh well. But seriously though, thank you for the $2. I really do appreciate it. We have the car turned off to save gas because we're parked. The weather's good enough to have the windows open, thankfully. But I just wish it was busier. Thank you, Sagar. I really appreciate that. VIP, I don't expect you to donate if you're a starving artist. I don't want anyone to feel like they have to donate to me, but if you're willing and able, that'd be great. But again, I don't expect it. And so when it does happen, it's truly a blessing and a surprise. VIP, please. Alright, was that a typo and you meant to say vape? Because I'm almost done taking my medicine. I just need one more little puff and then I'll be good. I like to give myself a moment to let all the previous ones begin to take effect. That way I don't over-medicate. Because when I over-medicate, I am not very useful for accomplishing important tasks.
Fuck.
That's cute. I'm a corgi. Makes sense. That's cute. Hey, Thomas. It's good to see you, brother. I see you, Hindustan.
Mayonnaise is just sandwich lotion, damn it. It makes me mad. Makes me real stinky mayonnaise. Yes. Which one do I want? Grape ape.
I'm not able to take song requests right now. We're having to keep the car off unless we actually have to go somewhere. We're having to borrow an older car that my parents are very graciously allowing us to use whenever we need a vehicle. But this car is not as nice as the one that we had prior. And so we got to be more careful about gas usage and things.
The name is funny.
Mercedes, show everyone how you smile. Baby, can we get him?
So cute.
Hand is big, right? Now you see how far apart these are, like nothing. It's nothing. Yeah, well, you're not a fucking joke. Hello, baby.
Oh.
Your mom looks like a dog.
This is so cute.
Don't give me attitude.
Do Sylvia paintings, contribute more. I mostly just ask for prayers for work to be busy. But I do appreciate every penny and every kind word that's given. Thank you, John. It was not a fun time. Imagine feeling like you've suffered the Dementor's kiss and your body is just drained of energy to do anything. And you have a stomach ache, a headache, and what else? Just a bunch of other complete discomforts. I'm not sure of the source of it, but I do know I'm gonna try and be more aware of what I eat and all that stuff. Huh. If you send a donation, we'll be willing to turn on the car for a song request, but we're just exhausted. And I'm just trying to chat and focus on you guys and not hear other music right now. We have a phone that we've been using to communicate with some of you guys, and we forgot that phone at home today, so if you guys wanted to send anything to the phone for us to see, we're not able to see it right now. But I hope things are going well for you guys. Yes, Jesus loves you too. I'm praying he'll take us home like any second now, but his timing is his to know and ours to just wait on. Oh, thank you, Sagar. I appreciate that. We have the love of Jesus in our hearts, and we both have been through a lot of deep losses and great pain that we still deal with. And it's helped us be more sensitive so that we don't cause hurt in others that we had to suffer from others. Because anyone could let pain and loss harden them into not caring about anyone or anything. But nothing gets better with that attitude. And I'm praying for all you guys struggling with similar things. Avoid yeast foods. You know what, that makes sense. I'll have to read more closely.
She probably just got contaminated.
Yeah.
She's already got a lot to look out for. We're not going to do that.
Hey, Callum. I still feel residual tired, but we have bills to pay, and so we're out here trying to earn our keep for it. It's already 3 in the afternoon where I am. It could be worse, though.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I'm upset about anything, I imagine the different ways whatever I'm upset about could be made even worse. And that's a really quick way to give myself healthy perspective and to get rid of a lot of that emotion. Because when you fixate on something negative, that's all you're going to see. You're going to miss everything around. And it took me a really long time to learn how to look away from the pain and the dark and focus on the light. But I finally reached that point. And I'm praying for all of you guys to reach that point as well, so you can have peace and more happiness and prosperity in your lives. And prayers that Jesus will bless you in every way that you need being blessed. If you are not a follower of Jesus and you haven't accepted him in your heart yet, I'm praying for you that everything needed to help you turn to him will happen. Because the rapture is coming soon. Everyone who has believed in and loved the Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth will be all up in the sky in the clouds together, reunited with all the believers who have died. So we'll get to see our loved ones. And it'll be the most beautiful day for us. I just wish that day was sooner, or that I could have a rough estimate of how much longer it'll be, but God doesn't work that way. His ways are not ours. All I can do is try to follow his lead. Thank you, guys. Well, Octavius, I am physically tired, mentally tired. but emotionally I'm holding stable. What didn't you expect?
For you to be so pretty.
Oh, you're sweet. Well, thank you, Cigar. I really appreciate that. And thank you, John, also. Basically, with me, I have a bunch of antibodies that live in my gut, and they're meant to attack harmful things to protect the body. But my body doesn't recognize the difference between the protein structure of gluten and the structure of the cells that line our intestines and are responsible for nutrient absorption. So when those antibodies sense actual gluten, they go haywire and attack anything and everything that is of similar structure. And when you're being attacked from the inside, there's really not much you can do but pray it'll end quick and keep yourself distracted from the many different types of pain that follow that. For me, if I were to have gluten like right now, by tomorrow, early afternoon, I would start feeling really sickly tired. Stomach pain and headache will follow. It's just pure misery. So I'm just thankful I'm able to chat with you guys right now, even though I feel exhausted. Oh, thank you, John. That's a good suggestion. Probiotics are a good idea. I'll have to get some. But I've been doing better at taking care of this meat suit or vessel, whichever funny uncommon term you want to use about it to make it a little more lighthearted. I had something I was going to say, but then I lost it. Oh well. Short-term memory is a side effect of my pain management that I would much rather deal with instead of being in pain. Get curds and make a mixture. I never tried that.
No.
Thank you, VIP. I appreciate that. Thank you, Cigar. I appreciate that. For a long time, I was not well. And now that I am on the path to being well, mentally, and emotionally, the more I work at it, the easier it is getting. I'm not saying it gets easy, but you learn to adapt and handle things better over time. And I've had a lot of opportunities to need to change and to be shown, hey, you need to change. And so another encouragement I have for you guys is if you're trying to make your life better, make a list of good and bad traits and habits and repetitive choices you make. Write all of it down. And then when you're done adding to both sides, take a full look at it and pick one of the bad traits to try to stop doing or believing in, bad habits. Pick one to get rid of and pick a good habit to replace it. And once you've gotten used to the new good habit, and not doing that old bad habit, you can move on and try and get rid of another bad habit and replace it with good. You can quit all the bad habits in the world, but if you don't have good habits to replace them, you're going to feel lost and not have a good time. Curd pincher. I never even heard of that before. That does sound like that would be very effective. Hey Natalie, I'm still not feeling so good, but I'm not as incapacitated today as I was yesterday. Well, Hindustan, I really appreciate you stopping by, and I appreciate your kind words. I pray that you have a really blessed, happy day today. Yeah. I probably should do some more reading on different remedies. I have had Greek yogurt recently and I really did like it. Should probably try to make that a regular habit.
What?
Having Greek yogurt or some other probiotic every day.
No. Because last time you had Greek yogurt, you were stuck in the bathroom for like 2 days straight.
I don't remember it being that severe, but
Baby,
I see your point.
I remember it being that severe because I'm the one that sees you, and I gotta go back again.
Fair points. Oh, I had accidental gluten exposure the day before yesterday. And so yesterday was not a good health day for me. And that's why I didn't do any video uploads or lives. Just one text post explaining why I'm away for a minute again. Having autoimmune diseases is so much more difficult than I ever thought or hoped it would be, but with the help from the Lord, I'm able to continue. And the support of my family. And good old medical-based cannabis usage. That's a good point. Either way, I am definitely gonna look for some probiotics. And I'll do some reading on foods that naturally have it and see if I have any of those at home. It's funny that you mentioned farm because my husband and I have a life goal of establishing a little homestead with livestock.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
I already am because I got you.
Aww. I love you. I love you most. But yeah, we want to live the farming / homesteading lifestyle. Grow our own food. Not have to deal with a lot of GMOs and other truly low-level toxic over-processed foods there are. I ate some really good tri-tip yesterday as soon as my stomach felt calm, and it was really delicious. I'm trying to incorporate more meat into my diet because I tend to have low iron, and I'm trying to build up healthy muscle tone just so I can be more able to do some basic self-care without needing pain management to be able to do it. It's a slow process, and I'm definitely gonna be more aware of what I eat. Oh, not found in a store. Oh, that makes sense then why I never heard of it. Fish are good. Thankfully, I can have meat, I can have seafood, I can have dairy. I just can't have wheat, barley, or rye. But I can have quinoa, I can have all the different types of rices. Um, Funnily enough, buckwheat actually is gluten free, and a lot of gluten free bread makers have at least one type of loaf that incorporates it. And you would think with the word wheat that it would be toxic to me, but it's not. It's pretty funny. I love that. It's adorable. My husband was showing me some funny, cute videos. Yes, I can have garlic. It's so relatable. Hmm. Yeah, my husband's browsing TikTok and he's found this funny chain of videos where this guy has this dog and his lips get stuck on his teeth and he's doing that
It's the
that
user,
deep laugh.
Mr. Maynor.
But basically it shows his dog doing something that typical dog owners don't like, and it'll zoom in on the dog's teeth and him laughing like an evil character. And it's adorable. But yeah, I can have garlic and I can have all the vegetables. Um, if I ever was unable to have meat, I would definitely be crying. Trying to think of something to talk about. Have any of you guys seen any good movies or TV shows lately? Any recommendations? Oh, stew sounds good. I would love to have some. It just takes a bit of effort to make it. We should make stew together soon.
Make what?
Make a stew together.
I've been thinking of a goal though. Let's actually do it.
I would love that.
We can't right now.
But when we're able to, yeah.
At least 2 weeks until we get our foodies again. But if we get a good work day, all we need. Galdo is a poor man's, is literally hobo stew. It's got like celery, carrots, potatoes, onion. You can add whatever you want to it, honestly. onion. I might do some garlic into it since we got literally like 5 pounds of garlic right now.
We love garlic and onion.
And then it's just a matter of what meat goes inside. And I'm thinking, if anything, we could do like beef stew tips.
That would be good.
Otherwise, how would you feel about asada steak cuts?
That would be good.
Just like cutting the strips like it's broccoli beef and in the stew.
I would like that.
Sounds,
That would be good.
sounds lit.
Oh yeah, turmeric. Those are good too. I actually bought some turmeric tea a week and a half or 2 weeks ago. One of our local grocery stores had a sale going on because apparently they ordered too many boxes of tea. One of them was turmeric and ginger, and it is very delicious. I'll have to have more of that. Please avoid what? Avoid store stuff and drink natural. Yeah, that would be the best. It's eerily quiet. Travel out of the US. Yeah, we can't even travel to the beach. And we're just about 4 hours away from it. But I have been taking more healthy supplements that have been proven to make a good difference. And I'm just gonna make sure I keep up with that. That's an Asian country. I mean, that would be fun to do if money weren't an object, but unfortunately it is for us. Due to 3 financial setbacks that were not our fault, we're not financially able to fully provide for ourselves. We are relying on help from my parents, which we're grateful for, but it's hard having to move back in with your parents when you're married. And we're just doing everything we can to try and get ahead without hurting anybody or breaking any clear-cut laws, you know, trying to earn a decent living by doing honest work. It's just there's not as much honest work going around as it used to be. Hey, Reda, it's good to see you. It's been a little while. Please tell my parents what? They know we're grateful for taking us in willingly. We're struggling so hard we can't even afford rent. And they understand. And so we're earning our keep there by maintaining some of the cleanliness of the house. And it's an arrangement that's working. It's just not where I pictured my husband and I being at this point in life. But you get what you get, and you have to do your best to learn what you can do with it. No decent judgment. Well, I think it's because of all the illegals coming in, and they're stealing identities, which happened to my husband. That was one of the 3 setbacks I was referring to. Some asshole stole my husband's social security number and worked at apparently a few places in town and did poorly, because after thousands of job applications with evidence of having the skills for each job he applied for, no interviews happened because his name got ruined. And we don't know who did it. The last place that we are aware of where he would have worked, they covered for him, saying, oh, he quit yesterday. No, we don't have employee photos. No, we can't check security camera footage to figure out who it was. So the thief got away with it. And we've been struggling ever since. And so prayers for work to get busy are what we need. But it wouldn't hurt if you have some money to kick my way if you're trying to find people to donate to.
We are feminists, so we demand that men respect us, but also, look at my ass!
There's no lie there.
And also, look at my ass. I just realized I never had my energy drink.
Oh. Yeah, we tried to
Sell drugs. What?
we tried to get legal recourse to get justice for the identity thief, but it just wasn't, we couldn't do it. We had too many other people who were factors in it all, who were standing in our way. And it happened years ago, so you would think it wouldn't matter now, but it still does. So we gotta wait a bit longer before my husband's stolen and ruined work record falls off of the recent job history. And I'm too disabled with multiple diseases that affect my spine, the muscle, the nerves, and the bones. And they rendered me unable to work. And I need constant access to cannabis for medical usage. Otherwise, I truly become crippled by my lower back and hip joint pain. Feels like a bunch of tiny bits of glass are embedded in the muscles and the joints. And if I move, I feel like they're cutting me up on the inside. So I'm trying to get into YouTubing as a way to earn money, and I have been able to pay a couple of bills here and there with it, which I'm extremely thankful for. But work is still not busy enough for us. But hopefully with the $5,000 tax return,
If we get that. It's not facts or anything.
yeah,
What she's talking about is we're hoping to get that dividend from Doge from the best president we've had in a long while, Donald J. Trump. The GOAT! We learned!
Oh, Riddle says to work in the UK, you need to show a form of ID, and if you don't, the company would be liable. Yeah, I don't think it works that way here in America.
It is.
Oh?
You forget there's 2 things you tell wrong about the story. is that he didn't quit the day before.
No.
He quit the day of because they told him, hey, someone's here.
Mm.
They had to have. There's no way he could have seen it come before. It's impossible.
That's a fair point, yeah.
And also, the fact that when I asked for the files of what my shit was, also that's how we found out that I had a check there, was when they gave me the files, it shown a photocopy of my driver's license and social security card. Like they were just straight up photocopied and here, that's me. Don't dig into it. But yeah, my face and that was shown. It's fucked up.
Yeah, so when your identity gets stolen, it truly is life ruining.
Come on, man, hurry up.
Hey, Bondable. I remember you mentioning that you were having a upcoming court date.
We're going to Mom's.
I hope it went well for you. Sounds good.
That way, if anything, we can at least watch one episode of Walking Dead. And I'm like, if we can, that's awesome. If we can't, that's okay. Either way, it's also to let Mom and Dad know, hey, we said we'd be having dinner today. Just to make sure y'all didn't forget or anything. We're there.
Hey, Thug, it's good to see you.
Where will they be thug shaking us next? Dog.
So cute. Work has been a complete disappointment, to put it as nicely as I can.
If I could put it nicely, I would say it's been dog shit.
Yeah, so...
Nothing more, nothing less. Complete dog shit. It's been out of control.
Oh, well, Bondable, I'm glad that everything's okay for you. Well, it was very nice meeting you, Hindustan. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for stopping by and for interacting with me.
If you're over the age of 18, stay sexy. If not, stay humble.